Hello and welcome to the Modern Toy Fair review. Today I'm taking a look at the Valaverse Action Force Weapons Pack Golf. Valaverse had these at PowerCon at their booth and I was lucky enough to snag a couple, so let's get it, and I'm super excited to be taking a look at them. As always, let me know in the comments below if you were at PowerCon and picked some up, or if you're still waiting for them to go up for order. But that's enough cheer chatter, let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to apologize, I'm not a gun guy, so I'm going to have some real weird names for these. This I assume is an SMG. It's this nice tan, got some great sculpt in there. You get the black accents with the mag and the stock and the barrel. Got some really cool looking design work on the other side. Then we have this green and black SMG. It has that silencer on the end. You've got the black mag, the black stock. Got some great sculpt work. Looks really good. There's the other side for you. We've got a handgun that has had the entire mag emptied, so it's kind of open there. So you can see inside. Got some really good sculpt. We've got this little SMG that has a grip and all these lines on it, and then you've got the little sight at the top and a lot more sculpt on the other side. There's this snub nose revolver, which I really like the design of this. It's got a brown handle and they got that green. Really pops. And this I love a lot. This is the shotgun. I love the silver and the black. It really kind of offsets it. I love the little hole in the stock in the back. And then on the other side, you've got even more kind of detail in there. But the cool thing is, you can actually take the shells off and you can switch them with the green ones from the black shotgun you get in one of the other weapons pack. And then here's the thing everyone's been waiting for. It's the minigun. So it's all black. It is a little shiny, which I'm not a huge fan of. I wish they would have had like a matte finish or maybe add some like silver details or something to kind of bring out the look of it. We've got the barrels there. We've got the handle, which even has like little circle texture on it to give it more grip. You've got the trigger back here, which looks like a video game joystick. And you got all these holes around, which we'll get to those here in a second. Plug some things into them. Try to get some light on that so you can see a little better. And then the barrels do spin, which is a nice touch. Didn't need to do that, but they did, and that's fantastic. So let's get into what all these little plugins are for. So you have a couple different options here. And I apologize again, not a gun guy, don't know what this is called, so I'm just calling it a belt. It's going to be able to feed into the side here. So that way you can feed all your ammunition in there. So you can see it's a nice, like, kind of softer rubber piece. So that way it kind of flops around. And then you have an alternative option. This is going to be the one I use. You actually have this drum that plugs in. I have to make sure there's not a specific way to do it. There we go. And you can see it's got some sculpt there on the front to kind of just break it up a little bit. Also notice this little peg hole. So what that's for is you've got some of the bullets that you can feed into it. So if I can get this, it's going to be hard to do on camera. Pop that peg in, get it into the slot above, and boom. Like, that looks fantastic. It really breaks up the black. I love the copper and the gold. It looks really good. And you'll notice on the other side, there's also this little plug-in. And you get these shells that shoot out the other side. So, how do I get this in? I did it before. Nope, that's not the right way. And, oh, yep, that's what it is. So you have to actually go down at an angle. You can't go straight on. But look at this. They're, like, spewing out of it. They start off like in a straight line. Then as they get further away, they kind of start to fray out and get a little more sporadic, and it just looks so cool. I really like this effect. So then it does not end there. You do have a new muzzle flash effect here, just made for the minigun. It's massive. It looks fantastic. I love the orange going to the yellow and the translucent like plastic. Looks like a giant piece of candy. I love it. Speaking of muzzle effects, so you do get some of the standard ones that we've gotten before. So here's like the medium size one, the small size one. These ones have the pegs on them. You get the one that actually plugs onto some of the smaller barrels. And then you have this new one, at least it's new to me. It's a little more round, also just plugs onto the barrel. And then my favorite is the new smoke effects. These look so cool. I love the translucent, like grayish white. It really looks awesome. All right, let's take a look at the box here. So you got the Action Force, you got the little logo here. Got the Valaverse and 14 Plus, the weapons pack down at the bottom, sides, got the logo and Action Force. You've got all the lovely barcodes, no kids allowed. Got the latches and the handle at the top make it look like a gun case. And then on the back, you've got pictures of everything you get. You've got all the socials and the website and the QR code. So pretty consistent with what we've seen so far from Valaverse. Okay, so overall, I'm pretty happy with how these turned out. There's a few minor changes I wish that they would have made. I wish that some of the all black guns either had more of a matte finish or maybe had some silver accents or something. Just something to break it up, just because it looks too much like just black plastic sometimes with the lighting. But the sculpts are there, they look fantastic. I'm not a big gun guy, but I have to say, like, Bobby makes sure to stay as accurate to the real deal as possible. I love all of the muzzle effects and the smoke effects. I hope they keep those coming and keep doing more and more of those as well. But let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like that they're doing these weapons packs? Do you wish they'd focus more on figures? Did this review sway you one way or the other if you were on the fence? Let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out and gets you a bunch of toy-related content in your feed, including our reviews, how to pose videos, the weekly live stream, and the weekly podcast. And if you're already a fan of the channel and like to help support us, you can head over to patreon.com/Modern Toy Fair. We have a bunch of different tiers of different rewards, anything from getting episodes of the podcast early, access to getting physical prints of the photos I take, and even the opportunity to be a guest on our live stream. So check that out. We greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to check out our other reviews and make sure to keep an eye out for the other 2 weapons packs. I'll be doing reviews of both of those as well here soon. But that's going to be it for this week. Hopefully see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.